Hey, Joe, thank you so much for doing this. You have been, I don't know, you're not one of the first members, but you were one of the first people I remember from KubeCraft for sure. You were there from quite in the beginning,
Yeah.
and you also were one of the first people to actually land a proper job through KubeCraft. So I thought let's jump on a call and talk about it. So please tell us who you are and what do you do.
So hello, my name is Joe. I joined the community, I think in July 2024. I think it was like 70 members, 80 members back then. Um, I saw the YouTube videos. I thought it would be a good investment. There was the Kubernetes courses. I was a complete beginner in Kubernetes. So I mainly joined because I wanted to learn more about note-taking, Kubernetes, also the home lab, and it's been great. We can touch on that later, but basically that was the beginning.
Awesome. So that was your situation. You didn't know anything about Kubernetes, but what were you working as back then?
I was a front-end developer and a bit of AWS, but it was mainly front-end development.
Yeah, I see. And what did you hope to get out of it when you joined KubeCraft? What was your goal?
So, of course, my goal was to be a full-time DevOps. I had already taken like AWS certifications, but I felt it wasn't enough to get into the market, which is true. Certifications aren't enough. Even if I had the professional certifications, but I wanted to like do something, a project or dive into Kubernetes because I saw the market is shifting towards Kubernetes a lot. Most of DevOps jobs require some knowledge of Kubernetes, and some people weren't fully on board like learning Kubernetes. So I thought it would be a good, let's say, a good bet. So for me to start learning Kubernetes early on and dive deep into it.
Okay, well then you joined KubeCraft, and what happened then?
Yeah, so from July till let's say 6 months, 7 months, I started my home lab. I built it on an old laptop I had. I started learning Kubernetes more and more. I started preparing for the certified developer Kubernetes CCAT certification. I'm not sure the word, but that helped me to understand how to like actually deploy a Kubernetes with the real application and like to simulate a real prod environment in a real company, right? So that's what the home lab was. That's how the home lab helped me in my CV and in my resume because I had zero experience. So to prove that I can actually work in a company, I used the home lab as a way to tell the recruiter or the technical people that I actually worked on a like hands-on on a Kubernetes cluster. I deployed apps. I secured it. Whatever GitOps, Flux. So that was the main thing that I focused on, and of course documenting that journey. I didn't do it as I should. I should have documented it more and posted more blogs, but I think I only posted one post, but that was one mistake. So I recommend anyone to document his journey even more because that's how recruiters will reach you through engagement on LinkedIn, through visibility. You need to actually post stuff so people can see your work and your profile.
And how did KubeCraft help you in this process with building the home lab and everything?
So there was the Kubernetes fundamental course. It was my intro into Kubernetes. It was like really hands-on. It was the first time that I watched a course like fully. I didn't skip any minutes. I didn't watch it on times two because it was actually engaging and I really liked it. So that built my foundation into starting building my home lab. And the note-taking courses also really helped me. I had never taken notes before, even at school. I never did. I always relied on my memory, which is not that good. But so yeah, I built the note-taking system. And after building the home lab and posting about it, multiple recruiters started reaching out on LinkedIn. And eventually I got a job, I think in May. I got an offer. No, not in April, in April. So let's say after 7 months, 8 months of joining the KubeCraft community, which is better than I expected.
Yeah, it's an amazing result. People ask me how long does it take, and then I usually say you can do it in 6 months if you do it in full time, but 6 to 12 months is what I usually say. So seven
Yeah,
to eight is great. Well done, man.
yeah, yeah.
So you built the home lab, you started posting, and what specifically happened when you had the interview, and how did that conversation go?
Yeah, so basically, usually the HR is always impressed because they usually see profiles that are like, let's say, not that interesting and it's the basic stuff, but when they see something that they haven't seen before, they always get excited and they think you're, which is true, they think you're passionate about what you're doing, which is very important,
Yeah,
especially if you're junior, because you'll have to learn a lot. So if you're not passionate, the company won't like it because you have to learn. So it's very important to show the recruiters that you actually love what you're doing and you're
exactly.
willing to learn and expand your knowledge. And with the technical people that I have done the interviews with, they also are very impressed with the home lab. Uh, Most of them haven't like seen someone who built it. It depends. Like in my market in Lebanon, it's a small market, so my competition they don't do that. So it was something special, right? And I believe it's everywhere like this. Like I don't think it's normal for people to have home labs and to build
Yeah.
apps with it. So they were always impressed. And even if you lack some knowledge or some like stuff in Kubernetes or whatever, they will always think that since you're passionate, since you're willing to learn, it's fine. You can learn with time in the company. So that's what happened with my first offer. I didn't answer everything correctly in the technical interview, but he loved that I had a home lab, that I was like doing certifications, learning on even like if I had a full-time job, I was learning on the side.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, basically that's it.
Awesome, man. It's super inspiring, and it's also so nice to hear that you took all of the courses, the advice, and then you applied it, and then it worked. That's just so good to see. So,
Yeah.
would would you say that the coaching, the community, the courses, did they help you in this process
Mhm.
to do this?
Yeah, of course, especially in the home lab. Like I read a lot of other people's home lab advices and their setup. I went to their GitHub repos. I saw what they did. So when you have a community and not one person, let's say, you learn from all of them and each one has a different experience, right? So
Yeah, yeah,
when you combine them all, you'll get a really valuable advices, experiences, uh, documentations. Like I always like I have a section in my note taking is only for like members in KubeCraft. When they post like a long text or something, I just put it as notes so
nice,
I can remember it if it's a good let's say post or something. I always say that because there's a lot of useful stuff that gets posted.
awesome, man. Well, thank you for sharing that. Is there anything else you would like to share with us for the
Yeah.
people?
So the I got two offers. The first offer, before I started, there was like some issues with the company. I didn't continue with them.
Mm.
And the second one, I worked with them. It's been like 2 or 3 months. And both of them, they reached out to me on LinkedIn. I didn't apply. I didn't even notice them. So visibility is really important. So I really suggest to build your online presence, start posting, do a blog, document what you're learning. I should do it more. I will probably do it more, but yeah.
Cool, man. Well, thank you so much. Then finally, if someone is watching this and they're considering to join KubeCraft, but they're not sure, if they really have the goal of becoming a DevOps engineer, what would you say to them?
I would say, just like I did, I thought it was an investment into my career, and it was a good investment. You can try out even 1 month. Uh, there's a lot of good courses. There's a lot now. There's 700 members, I think, or 800. So there's a lot of valuable posts. There's a lot of experienced people also that worked in big tech like Microsoft or Amazon. So you can always ask some stuff and you'll get some answers. And I'm pretty sure you will find it valuable.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much, Joe, for doing this. And congratulations on the job. And I wish you a great career. Let's do it together, man.
Thank you.
Bye bye.